Joining us now is a guy who's going to give me a different point of view, which is what we want here. His name is Dr. Seth Wright. He is the assistant teaching professor of political science at Penn State University, Harrisburg. Am I making any mistakes here, Doctor?
Uh, well, you mentioned that the one who might revitalize the Democrat Party is Michelle Obama. I would disagree. I am watching the governor of the Commonwealth, Governor Shapiro, and he's been going public. He's governed over divided government in the past, has very broad support here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and he might be the one to step up to the plate and revitalize the Democrat Party on a national level.
He would have to he'd have to start tomorrow. Tomorrow is when he'd have to start because nobody knows him. And it takes a very, very long time for a politician to get known in the United States because of the intrusion of the cell phones. It's not like it used to be. We live in a balkanized media world. It's very hard for people to lock in. And you're correct. I like Governor Shapiro in the sense that I think he's an honest man. But for the American people to come to know him, extremely difficult ride. He's going to have to raise $1 billion, and I don't know if he can do that.
That's the real story here, right? Beyond the polling numbers. Simply put, Democrats writ large have a serious identity and storytelling problem. Folks who are being surveyed about the likability or favorability of the Democrats, they're not just mad about nothing. They may be mad because they feel Democrats aren't addressing what matters to them, whether that's immigration, prices that are too high, peace in Ukraine, or Gaza, global conflict, or just a sense that the world is spinning dangerously off axis. The idea that birds of a feather should vote together, the vote blue no matter who messaging, this no longer resonates. So this trend we're seeing isn't disapproval, it's disengagement.
Well, I disagree with you now. I think it's disapproval of Biden and Harris, Biden's administration and Harris's campaign. I think most Americans, so my belief, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I don't think so. Most Americans are not ideological. They're not. They just want to earn a living and have a happy life and be responsible and raise their families. And you're right, they don't want all this turbulence all over the place, but they're not wedded to a party. The fastest growing party is the independent registration, as you know. So, but they see performance. And Biden was so horrible, and Kamala was such a poor candidate, that that's what drove or is driving the Democratic numbers down.
The one of the key functions of a political party is to develop new candidates. And this is one area where the Democrat Party totally fumbled the bag. Uh, Back to some of the recent polling, uh, 27% of respondents in recent polls hold a favorable view of Democrats. The challenge with any kind of poll analysis is finding the mo juiced, the right words to understand voter sentiment. Democrats are Brussels sprouts popular right now. 27%, that's a low opinion figure, usually reserved for, people who wear socks with sandals. That's how unpopular they are right now. So
But that
developing new
unpopularity is,
candidates.
but that's based on performance, not perception. You see what I mean? You're unpopular if you're playing for Penn State and you fumble a football 4 times in the first half. You're unpopular. That's what happened to the Democratic Party. Their policies were so terrible. And as I pointed out earlier, you didn't hear Bernie Sanders or Ocasio-Cortez go, yeah, we shouldn't have an open border. Everybody got behind Biden. And then when they found out that he was, out in the ozone layer, they bailed on him. But I think performance is driving it down. Last word.
What I don't know is whether anyone inside of the Democrat Party machine still has a wrench in hand, or if the engine's just running on groupthink fumes. Because when a system is really humming along without resistance, without any kind of challenge or someone, yelling from under the hood that the timing's off or the belt's slipping, it doesn't matter how polished the dashboard looks. They're going to miss what matters. You forget why the engine was built in the first place. Consensus is dangerous when there's a dearth of deliberation. So what I don't know is who in the Democrat Party is going to go 10 toes down, is paying attention, and is ready to stand on business.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think Shapiro, as you pointed out, is doing a good job in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, but he doesn't have the power now. He doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the profile. So I'm not sure whether he's going to be the guy. Hey, Doctor, thanks very much. We appreciate your point of view. Thanks for coming on. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on X. Look for @Bill O'Reilly.